Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Creators Podcast. I am one third of Small Time Creators. My name is Moe.
Mohammed Hashi.
And guys, we are here finally to review Full Circle, the TV series directed by Steven Soderbergh. Do you know if he directed all the episodes?
Yes, he did, and written by the great Ed Solomon, who's done
There you go.
Men in Black.
I can always
Bill and
rely on
Ted.
you, Hashi, to get the
Excellent.
writers and the cinematographer.
Bro.
My guy. Thank you.
I love writers, bro.
That's it. Starring Zazie Beetz, Timothy Oliphant,
Yeah.
a few other people as well. But
Claire Danes,
yes.
Dennis Quaid.
There's another one I wanted to shout out. Jerome. He's from, well, I know him from, even though I never watched it because it's just too difficult to watch and it's too heartbreaking. He's from the limited series about the Central Park 5.
Yes.
And just from little clips that I've seen and pictures and stuff like that, he looked like killed that role, honestly. I know it's hard to judge it from that, but I'm never going to watch that because for me it's just too tough to watch.
You're kind of like me with slavery movies.
Yeah, I just, like that story, I obviously I knew about it before that limited series came
So
out.
upsetting,
And
isn't it?
it's just one of the most, honestly, the most heartbreaking stories ever. Like, it's just so sad what those kids had to go through.
In high school, I watched like a 3-part BBC documentary about it.
Yeah.
And I just left it there. I
Yeah.
don't want to ever go back to that because
Yeah.
it's so upsetting.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Hence the reason why I don't like to watch stuff like that. That's so upsetting to me personally.
Yeah.
I get it.
Shout out to Ava DuVernay for putting it out there.
100%.
I think there's a lot of people that
100%.
don't know about it, that
Yeah.
need to know about it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I just can't watch it. But we're here for Full Circle. Not for that one. I can't remember what it was called, but regardless, we're here for that. So Hashi, chat to me. Tell me your overall thoughts on Full Circle.
Again, I'm a Steven Soderbergh guy. He's
You
my
are.
bag. He's my bag.
You're the one who pushed us to watch this.
I pushed hard and I won. But seriously, like I thought this was very, very good. I really enjoyed the fact that they basically released this 2-2 and then 1-1. I believe that's how they released it. And they were kind of like mini movies kind of thing, in my opinion. And I thought it was really good for that. Because obviously the first 2 episodes is set up to the heist and then the heist, basically. The heist, so to speak. And then the other 4 episodes are the fallout and the relevant kind of like unfolding of the mystery kind of thing. And how this story all came about and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was so smartly done. And basically, as a bit of a plot thing, it's kind of like an organized crime family from Guinea. Sorry, Guyana. Sorry. And they've had someone that's got killed, and they've had loads of kind of like a run of kind of like bad luck, so to speak.
They've had a curse.
Put on them.
Yeah.
And they've basically the head of the matriarch of the family, Ceviche Mahabir.
Yes.
Ceviche Mahabir wants to kind of get rid of that. So she hires someone to basically advise the family on how to get rid of the curse. And they have to then devise, to get rid of it, they have to kind of like complete and close the circle, basically.
Yeah.
And they have to get it done under a certain time, and someone is helping them, and they've asked them to do something for them. As part to do this is to basically kidnap a boy of a family. And we don't, at the start, we don't understand why and stuff like that. We get to the family, Claire Danes and Timmy Oliphant. We understand there's some kind of friction in their marriage and so forth and stuff like that. The kid's a bit of a weird kid where he's just a very, very like entitled, you know what I mean, kind of like
breaks everything,
sheltered child, you know, basically.
Yeah.
But one of the reasons why he's breaking and stuff like that is because he's got a half brother from you know what I mean, a relationship with his dad's from you know what I mean, another.
I guess it wasn't
he kind of said they want to break.
Yeah,
kind of
which was.
By the way, in case heavy spoilers, by the way, for
very
circles.
heavy spoilers.
But again, even the way that unfolded and the way that was sold was very, very interesting by a character called Harmony. What was her name?
Which one is this?
Zazie Beetz' character. She had a hilarious name.
Melody Harmony.
It's just so hilarious.
They even called her as like her name's really Melody Harmony.
And I thought Jim Gaffigan, who was
the
detective of the. I don't think many people here in the UK know that the Postal Service, their version of Royal Mail, has a detective agency basically inside of that.
Yeah.
Where
I still can't fathom that.
Yeah, they have guns.
Yeah.
And they can arrest people.
Yeah.
and they can be a part of actual kind of criminal investigations.
Yeah.
It's very, very strange.
Yeah. Is it actually it's not the equivalent to what we have here, though, right? The Royal Mail. It's not.
Bro, it is.
It can't be.
It is.
That doesn't make sense to
Bro,
me.
imagine the Royal Mail with freaking strapped up, bro.
Guys,
that's what it is.
Any Americans, please
Can you please educate us?
explain the U.S. Postal Service to us in the comments, please, because I don't get it. Do they deliver mail or do they stop criminals? I don't understand.
They do both, apparently, according to this. You know what I mean?
I don't get it.
I saw Jim Gaffigan with a gun on his hip.
Yes.
So bro, they do.
And there's other shows and movies where I've seen like the U.S. Postal Service are the ones that are like taking over the case or whatever.
Yeah, they have like a case and they said, this is our jurisdiction.
Yeah.
Strange, bro. Weird. And I thought Jim Gaffigan was fantastic in this. And then when you find out that he's part of this conspiracy in some kind of way, I'm like, oh my, it was incredible. Like, and like you'd think that a show where you get the heist, you get the kind of setup to the heist in episode 1, episode 2, you get the actual heist, and you get Timothy Oliphant like absolutely like losing himself because he can't get a charger, and then when he gets a charger, he didn't plug it in properly into the, into the car thing, bro. How can that be drama?
Yeah, no, those scenes were very intense. Because you see, he's running out of battery and things like that, and he's trying to get a charger and whatnot, and you don't understand. Like, you think to yourself, he's going crazy because, oh my God, I have to save a kid. Like, it's a kid at the end of the day. But really, he knows, this is my kid, and I got to do something about this.
Yeah.
Which was, I thought that was pretty well done. For me, this show started off well, the first few episodes. Last few episodes, for me, not so much.
Okay.
Dragged on a little bit. Some decisions that some characters made, I was just like, come on, man. But I understand it because especially like the kids, the siblings, I get it. They're kids and they're going to make bad decisions. But some of them were just like, oh my God, come on. Like going to the rival gang member and trying to get him to get us out of the country. I get it. They're desperate though, isn't it? So I understand why they would do that. But at the same time, I was just like, why would you trust them? Do you know what I mean? It's just a bit kind of crazy. But I got to shout out Garmin Harry, man.
Garmin Harry.
What
was the actor's name again? Let's just shout him out properly,
bro. You have to shout out the actor.
Garmin Harry, he was so good, man.
His name is Faldut Sharma. And I thought he played the role brilliantly. You know, ask questions, answers. I was like, this guy's cold, man.
You got to listen.
You got to listen.
Oh, this is so good.
He played his role so well, and he was trying to warn Savitri. Trying to tell her
the whole time. Let me in.
Yeah.
Let me in.
And in the end, I thought his ending was a bit meh, personally.
Yeah, kind of mad ending, innit?
Yeah, it just didn't hit for me.
Yeah.
But Javert, in terms of character development, I thought he was brilliant.
Yes.
I thought they wrote that character.
A fish out of water going into, you know what I mean? Then slowly, you know what I mean?
You can see him just becoming like more and more enamored into this life, and just like he seemed so innocent in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like when they're moving to America, he's just so happy and things like that and whatnot. And then all this stuff starts and then he's just like, okay, this is terrible. Like, I can't believe what I'm into kind of thing. And and even in the end, he did help out, which is a good thing, but he had to get rid of, Garmin Harry, which was kind of sad. But yeah, to me, the ending was just bad. Like seeing him being killed off screen like that, kind of almost.
Yes.
I didn't vibe with it personally.
Yeah.
Garmin Harry was such a big character that I thought he should have had.
He deserved a bit more.
Yeah, he does.
Totally agree.
Definitely deserves a bit more.
Yeah. What did you think of Melody Harmony as a detective? I thought she was a very good detective. She's a horrible human being. As throughout the show, you realize this person must be on some kind of spectrum because the way she talks to people, and the way she just interacts and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially with her girlfriend, isn't it? Yeah, and then she seemed a bit entitled too. Yeah, it's like breaking up with me kind of thing. Like, what are you talking about? Kind of thing. So I was like, yeah, she was a bit annoying, but she was determined, which I appreciated, and obviously she helped us get to the bottom of this, which was pretty cool. But yeah, like you said, she was just kind of like a horrible person. But yeah, no, I mean, Zazie Beetz has always been great in whatever she's been acting in.
She's never ever put her foot wrong. She's so great.
Yeah, she is pretty good. So
yeah, she was really great in Atlanta, which Mo hasn't watched yet.
No. I haven't finished yet.
Let's
get it right now.
And you haven't finished what? Season 3 and Season 4?
Yeah. I know.
Boo boo.
Bit blasphemous, isn't it?
Bro, that's very blasphemous, bro.
Nah, it's a bit bad, but I'm gonna get it done. Don't worry. I know she was great in Atlanta. Obviously, she's been great in everything I've seen her in.
Yeah.
I thought Timothy Olyphant was great too.
Yeah. Again, Timothy Olyphant is my guy. Justified. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just
Justified is your show, isn't it?
It's my show. We're gonna hopefully at some point talk about Justified, the new series, Justified City Primeval, at some point.
Oh, are we now?
No, I'm gonna just absolutely go off. 'Cause I've already finished it already.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Timothy's always fantastic and everything. He's in. I thought Dennis Quaid as this kind of quasi, kind of Mario Batali, celebrity chef kind of thing was very, very funny.
The hair threw me off the hair.
The hair was so funny.
The hair
the hair was half the character.
I couldn't I couldn't vibe with the hair, bro.
It was too funny.
He was doing a Steven Seagal kind of thing, and
it was so funny, so funny. He's so caring about people, and like you see the guy that hates him more than anything else. The reason why the Jared was taken, the kid was taken, was because of him basically, innit?
Yeah.
And him just not getting it, you know what I mean? And it was just so funny when he's telling the guy that they got the wrong kid.
Yeah.
And then the guy that just had a heart attack, literally looks like he's about to have another one. It was just so funny. It was hilarious. Hilarious. But I thought Jim Gaffigan, comedian. Really good comedian. He's a very good actor, and I thought he was very good in this.
Comedians are just good actors, man.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
It's because they know sadness. Because, like, for great comedy, it needs to come from pain in a way.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I think they kind of then translate that into acting. They don't take it seriously because they've been so desensitized to rejection as a comedian.
Right.
Because comedy takes 10 plus years to get good at it. So that's 10 plus years of rejection, bad nights, all that kind of stuff. So it just makes them a better...
On top of like any trauma that they've been through in their life as well and things like that.
It just makes them, I think it makes them a more kind of rounded performer and entertainer, stuff like that. So it doesn't surprise me at all.
It's funny, the other day I was watching a video about people talking about Eddie Murphy versus Jim Carrey.
Okay. That's
a tough one. That's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Especially when you look at their filmography and like Eddie Murphy with SNL, Jim Carrey with In Living Color, things like that. Like it's kind of tough. I never thought about it before.
It's tough.
You know what I mean? Like initially I would have said Eddie Murphy off the bat, but when people started discussing, I was like, oh wait, this might be harder than I thought. But going back to your Jim Gaffigan point, comedian, he did his job.
He had a great action scene as well when they do the chase, and there's a wonderful thing where you see them running, and you see a wonderful thing where they do it in first person, and you see them running and stuff like that, which is really good. And then in the house, there's a wonderful shot of Javier. His whole body's everything's black, and you see one light over his eyes. He's hiding in the bathroom. Yeah, was waiting for thing to come up, and he's got the gun pointing everywhere, stuff like that, and it keeps cutting to that image, which is a really like ominous image, which was really, really like well done for me personally. And then he gets him. He cuts his arm, and then you know what I mean.
I need to understand what the protocol is with police officers, because why would you go in there by yourself?
He shouldn't have, of course.
Like you're not familiar with the place or anything like that.
You should never ever do that. It's not protocol, but you do that because it's a
show.
It's drama, bro.
It's for the show.
Exactly.
Exactly. You got any other thoughts on this movie? On this show? Excuse me.
On this show, I felt that the character that played one of the siblings, the female character. I forgot her name.
I'll get it for you now.
She was very good. She was a very, very good actress.
Natalia. Her name here is Adia. I can see.
She was so good in this, and the way she played desperation and wanting to, but at the same time wanting to do the same thing, and how upset she kept on getting with the character of Nicholas.
Which one's Nicholas?
The fake Jared.
Oh, right, yeah.
She was getting so frustrated with him, innit?
You need to call your parents. She
was at her wit's end with him, innit?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with him.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that. It was just so funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, she was just a good person. Yeah. She just didn't want, she was really trying to help and not get this kid kidnapped and things like that, which, yeah, man, I really like that character. Her brother... Just I mean,
hopeless guy.
Yeah,
wasn't meant for this life.
I'm sorry, Javier. bro, get out of here, man.
You know what I mean? Wasn't made for this.
Yeah, the ending was kind of sad though. Them going back to that property of development that obviously didn't happen in the end, and then just walking around it, just seeing this whole like these old buildings and things like that.
Set up, payoff. At the start, we saw that.
Yeah. I felt kind of sad for them in that moment, but I mean, it's the reality for a lot of people, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. There were some episodes that were like 30-something minutes and stuff like that. So I kind of agree with you. This could have been a 3-part series or a 4-part mini-series kind of thing. It didn't have to be 6. But I thought it was...
I just feel like they didn't stick the landing as well as they could have. That's what it is.
Yeah,
for me,
I would agree with that. And I generally, I really liked it. I think STC score-wise, I would probably give this a 7.5. Like, really, really good, entertaining, kept me intrigued, great performances.
Yeah.
Steven Soderbergh, Ed Solomon, what more can you ask for, really? Yeah. And it just goes back to Steven Soderbergh, one of the most prolific guys.
Yeah.
Recently made another web series about kind of an Elon Musk character with Roy Jones Jr. and Michael Cera. You know
Roy Jones Jr. is in it?
Yeah, and it's for charity. You know what I mean? And you can buy it on Steven Soderbergh's website. I think extension 3 something.
Wait, Roy Jones Jr. is acting in it?
Yes. Roy Jones Jr. is one of the best. He's a fantastic actor.
Wait, one of the best what? One of the best what? What are you gonna say?
He's one of the best. Like, you know, like
if that doesn't end with boxer, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. One of the best what?
Roy Wood Jr.
Wait, is that who you're talking about? Oh my God.
You thought I was actually talking about? Kemi, clip this.
You said Roy Jones.
I know I did. I realized. Hence the reason why head in hand.
So that's not a Mo moment.
That's more of a Muhammad Hashi misstep. You know what I mean? Like, goodness me, that is poor from me. Wow. Man needs a coffee or something. Yes.
But Roy Jones Jr.
You know what? I reckon Roy Jones Jr. could be a good actor. Why not, bro?
Why not? Yeah, maybe. Not? I mean, he'd be a great boxing trainer in the movie.
He would be. And to complete that sentence, he is one of the best boxers to ever live. So I totally agree with that.
I don't care about the end of his career.
Yeah, nor do I.
Yeah.
But Roy Wood Jr., who's a very good comedic actor.
I like him, yeah.
He was in a really great movie that I liked from last year with John Hamm.
Which one?
Goodness me, I've forgotten the name
John
myself.
Hamm. You're not talking about Confess Fletch, are you?
Yes, I am.
He was in Confess Fletch? I'm
yes,
trying to remember.
He was the detective who just had a baby and was really tired.
You're right.
Yes.
Oh, the dog thing.
Yes.
And all of that, right? Yeah. Okay,
he was fantastic in that.
Yes, he was. Yeah. He's very active on Twitter.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Or X. Sorry.
Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, and Roy, he's did a TV show, and all the proceeds of that show goes to charity. So shout out to Michael Cera, Roy Wood Jr. And
Steven Soderbergh.
And yeah, Steven Soderbergh.
Right. So your SEC score was 7.5?
7.5, yeah.
I'm going to go, because for me the first half was good, second half wasn't as good for me, I'm going to go 6.5.
Okay.
I thought it was a good show. Like, it's not like I was like, oh my God, I'm done with this at any episode or anything like that. But it just, like I said earlier, just didn't stick the landing as well as I thought it could have. It's not like I could say, oh my God, I wish they did this or I wish they did that. I'm not sure how they could have done it better. But for me, just watching it emotionally, I just didn't feel it as much. You know what I mean? But yeah, 6.5. Anything else you got?
That's everything, man.
You good? All right, guys. That was our review for Full Circle. I don't know if this is it, right? Limited series.
Limited series, that's it.
Limited series, yeah. I mean, it was a HBO Max, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. If you ain't seen it, go check it out. You know.
Yeah, it was
you
very
might
good.
like it better than I did. But yeah, guys, please let us know what you thought in the comments below. Like, comment, and share. And hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming up.
Yep.
And guys, we're on the road to 500.
Let's
so
go.
We'll see you when you get there. Peace.
Peace.